You have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, please raise your hand. Anyone opposed? All right, thank you very much.
So it took just 36 seconds in all for leaders to approve that financing for the purchase of Norfolk Southern's O-line. That unanimous vote you just watched came after no one signed up to speak for or against the plan. The tracks will eventually be home to the Red Line. That's a 25-mile commuter rail project connecting uptown Charlotte and the downtowns of Huntersville, Cornelius, and Davidson, extending it into Mooresville. Lawmakers hope that the $93 million price tag it will be paid for by a 1-cent sales tax. State senators today filing a bill to approve that tax. WCNC Charlotte's Julie Kay heard from 2 General Assembly members today and has more on what they had to say about the next steps ahead.
Yeah, Senate President Pro Tem Phil Berger and Speaker of the House Destin Hall were both in Charlotte today. They spoke at the Regional Business Alliance about all things growth, but of course transit was the lead of that discussion. Now, both of them were supportive of the growth in the city and said transit is a huge part of that. Speaker Hall said this is spending money to save money, but at first it was a tough sell, and they both expect it will take some time to get the bill right.
It doesn't mean it's going to be easy. I imagine it's going to be a bill that's well litigated through the General Assembly among the various committees in the chambers, and maybe something that it takes most of the long session to get to a good place on.
Now, just after Senate Bill 145 was filed, Charlotte and multiple other towns issued a joint statement in support. Matthews, though, was notably absent. The town has been opposed after the Silver Line to East Charlotte was cut out of the light rail plans after the meeting. This is what Speaker Hall had to say about the bill's chance for success despite this pushback.
Tricia Cotham represents that area. Tricia has a voice that carries great weight in our caucus, and I imagine that her opinion on this bill is going to carry a lot of weight with members of our caucus.
Senator Berger also said there will be a second bill coming. If this tax is approved, that next bill would focus on how that money is allocated. No timeline on that yet, and we've still got a long way to go because, of course, this one would have to be approved by the legislature before it even ends up on your ballot, and that could be November 2025 at the earliest. In Uptown, Julie Kay, WCNC Charlotte.